Hello guys, welcome to this video. Uh, welcome to this video. In this video, we're gonna be talking about what exactly is money and what is the banking system. Is the banking system favoring us? Is money basically uh what we know really as money? So we're gonna be looking at all this in just some minutes. So first of all, let us understand what is money exactly. What exactly is money? Most of the times, uh, we fail to really understand money itself because if you really understand money and the banking system, it's really pretty much easier for us to really understand what is cryptocurrency. So what exactly is money now? Money is anything that has value. Okay, money is anything that can bring that gives value, or when we have it, we basically know that yes, we can basically use this thing to is valuable something that we can use to a thing another thing of another value. Okay, so this thing called money has evolved or has been evolving uh, right from time each day each year. As the year goes by, as man evolves, new things are being discovered, so this money type of thing have been evolving. Okay, so money evolved from and basically one thing that makes it evolve is because you know it solves one problem or the other that the previous type of money cannot solve. So in this book, I say money is something that is a valuable thing. Okay, that basically remains valuable in a long period of time. Okay, that basically if I have that thing called money, I can be able to use it to purchase something of another value in the nearest future. So that is exactly what is money. So this money now has evolved, as the year goes by. As evolution even goes by, as time goes by, you can see it has been evolving. So first of all, it evolved uh, from trade by barter to gold and silver and the bronze type of exchange. So let's talk about this evolving gradually before we go to the banking system. So uh, now money evolved from trade by barter to gold because to bar of gold, because the trade by barter, we discovered that it has a problem. What was the problem? If I have a bag of rice and you have a bag of coin, or two bag of coin, and I have like a bag full of rice, and I want to exchange that with yours because I need your corn. Okay, but and you need my rice. So, but we have discovered that there is a problem in it. Maybe my rice is higher or bigger than yours, or your corn is bigger than mine. But because of the need that we need both of it, for we basically need it. Both of us need it very much. So we don't look at the quantity anymore. We just exchange it. So this problem has been facing that type of money for a long time until a solution was derived, which was the bar of gold or bronze or silver. So it got to a point in time where if if basically I have now it evolved to that type of money which is called the gold or the silver or the bronze. So if I have like a bar of gold, I can be able to purchase that rice, equally purchase another thing. So it brought in value now, and it brought in less way of saying, oh, mine is bigger and yours is smaller. Why? Okay, you understand such type of thing. So as money start evolving, the bar of gold now was converted like a coin, like a coin, a coin for a gold, a gold coin, a gold silver, a gold uh, 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 what am I saying? I mean a silver coin, a gold coin, a bronze coin. So it was converted to a coin. So at that point in time, we see that money now was going great. It was nice. Now, if I have a bag full of gold, gold coins, I can be able to purchase something of worth value like land. So money was going smoothly at that time. So, but it was facing another problem. Now, this problem was called a problem of the issue of carrying this bag of gold, this coin bag of gold, bag of silver, bag of bronze. It was very very heavy. Let's say I want to travel for to a far country to purchase the land there. I would carry lots of bag of or I want to do business around there. I'll carry lots of bag of goods, and you know while traveling I might be exposed to thieves, and they might steal all my bags of gold, my bags of silver and bronze. So it was facing this problem as money was evolving. So the need for this paper currency we are using today was invented, was derived. Why? Because uh because of what is known as uh you know uh, a lighter way to spend money. So you realize what happened uh, in this paper currency initially. Now, uh, because of the problem that people were facing with the bag of gold system, you see, the bag of gold was so much heavy for people to carry in order to just purchase something. So they needed something, a new way. So the government at that time, or the people ruling at that time, figured out that why not them exchange this gold with a paper currency that is like a receipt. Okay, it's like a receipt. Okay, something like this. It's like a receipt. Okay, it's like a receipt where uh you no longer need your gold anymore to be able to purchase anything. He said, why don't you just use this bag of not like bag of gold anyway, but then that your one bag of gold represent just this one paper bill. It's like a receipt or a certificate that yes, when you bring your gold, that your gold that is very heavy for you to carry now, when you bring it, we give you a $1,000 or $10,000. At that time though, it's worth something great. Okay, something, you know uh, you understand what I'm trying to say. It's worth eh, like $1 million. Let's say it's a heavy amount of money. So at that time, so this was what was representing gold at that time. So when you bring your gold, they call that type of banking system at that time warehouse. So this now is a warehouse receipt. So they keep your gold in that warehouse. So they give you this receipt in exchange of that your gold. Okay, so that you will use this your money. This is money in essence, but it was just coming into existence because of the problem the initial money was having. Okay, so now when you bring your gold into that warehouse, they will give you this receipt, this money, this bill. It is like a certificate that yes, your gold is with us. But when you finish using this receipt and you don't need this receipt anymore, you bring back this receipt this paper bill to the warehouse, and they give you back your gold. That is how it was going. That is how it was, portraying. That is how the process was going on, like each year, like that, until uh, people no longer they no longer was interested in the gold system, and all of a sudden, uh, people people's gold now were totally now converted to this paper money. And uh, 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 and this paper money now, there is something that happened, or yeah, happened with this paper money. It has one problem. It has one problem. Initially it was backed by this gold. When you bring your gold, they give you this paper bill. But later on, you see that they no longer need your gold anymore before the paper bill will be in use by people. Why? Because the people now find that, oh, this paper bill is lighter to be used. I can carry just one bill, $10 now, and I buy my foodstuff, all my foodstuff, rice, corn, beverages, and vegetables, and whatever I want to buy, I can buy it, and I'll still have something. And they were amazed, and this new type of money was, uh, in no time, it was circulating everywhere. In the 1920s, uh, or yeah, in the 1820s, it was circulating. I'm just trying to, like, guess the years in which this paper bill has been in use. So as it was evolving, new paper bill was coming in, and it was coming in, and people were adopting it. All of a sudden, the gold now dies away. Now the gold now is not used for payment anymore. Now something happened. You see, since people now were adopting the the paper money, which is the dollar bill, so it was very easy for those people that are in the warehouse that exchange your gold for that paper bill to be able to be evolving also. So as the paper bill, they were bringing new paper bill. They were bringing new paper bill, bringing new paper bill. People were adopting it and using it, and we are very happy because it solved their problem of carrying uh, so heavy good around to buy something and all that. So I think this is a brighter image for me to explain. So as it was evolving from this paper bill, so the need to create these credit cards that we have today, or debit cards, they were very easier to create. Why? Because they could not transfer this our paper money now to a digital kind of money. Like, your money now is like just numbers now in a computer system, because I think computer came in the 1990s, or yeah, or like 2000, 1999, 2000. I think that was when computer came up. So that was when uh, a computer, they could be able to see the need for a credit card, and debit card could come in. So as this was going on, money was going digital now. It was advancing in the digital world, and uh, it was since it is advancing in the digital world, the need for it to go to another level was needed. Why? Because now people have gotten the credit card. Now wherever they go, they don't even need to hold cash anymore. They just hold something like it's a card. And if you will steal, because now we still find the problem of they are able to steal uh, their cash even when they are using it to do whatever they want to do or travel to a far country. So they are prone to stealing it. But they discovered that they could not be able to steal card their credit card, their debit card, and even if they are prone to theft by basically those people cannot be able to, can they can't really be able to use it or take money from it. So the adoption was increasing each time as it was evolving. So the need for all this cash now to be fully converted to electronically was needed and was invented and was done. That was how we went from our credit card to all these PayPal, uh, our electronic banking system now, our remittance. We have the Western Union, we have uh, the MoneyGram and all that. So we are transfer. So that was how money was evolving into the electronic world. People now demanded money to be in in the computer. Why? Because nobody could steal your money in the computer since they could not steal it in your credit card or your debit card. But there was a problem with this money being in your computer. People now no longer steal money like they take your money when you are going on a far distance. Instead, they hack into that computer now and they are able now to pay for a goods more than one times with that same money that they have. This is now more than stealing because stealing is they take your money and you are like, oh, I lost my money. But now you are not you are they are able to now take money from that computer. Those numbers that represent money, you can agree with me, they are just numbers that represent value. What it said initially that money is anything that could represent value in a long period of time. Okay, so those numbers as in the computers now that represent this money now. We see tech savvy people coming now into the computer, into this electronic banking system, payment system, the PayPal, the all the Western Union and all these places, the banking payment system. So they call this problem the double spend problem. This double spend problem is like I have only $1,000 in my bank account, and that $1,000 I am able to use that same $1,000 to buy a product worth of $1,000 and also use that $1,000 to buy another product worth of $1,000 and also use that $1,000 to buy another product worth of $2,000. So you can see that I am using that $1,000 to buy several things, yet I still have that $1,000. It is because I could be able to hack into that monetary banking system of that digital money in my bank account. So instead of me putting more money or depositing more money in my banking digital banking system, I am not putting at all. I am using that one I have to purchase a lot of things. So this is the problem that was facing our banking system or is still facing our banking system today. So money has to evolve to solve this problem. So that is why or how cryptocurrency has been invented. So cryptocurrency came up not quite long in the year 2009. So that is how it came up to solve this double spend problem. Not only this double spend problem, you can see that in our banking system we are not able to transfer money from another country to another country as fast as possible. It is very slow. Let's say I'm in the US and you are in the UK and I want to transfer some cash to you You could see that it's pretty very it's very slow. It takes about 5 business days for me to be able to transfer this money from my bank to your bank in the in the UK. So so that is the best. That is why money has to evolve. It has to evolve to bring about this cryptocurrency that we are talking about today. And now cryptocurrency makes it easier for anyone to be able to transfer money from anywhere in the world to anywhere in the world as fast as 10 minutes. 10 minutes below, it can is faster, even in seconds. Now we can see transfer made in seconds. Okay, so and also it solved that double spend problem where I'm able to use just $1,000 to buy lots of things that are worth more than $1,000, and I will still have that $1,000 in my uh, account. So it solved that problem through the help of the blockchain technology and the uh, cryptography method of securing data or things. So we'll be talking about more on that in a few moments. But before we talk about that, I want us to talk about what is the banking system to us. Is this banking system that we have now, is it helping us? So uh, after talking about cryptocurrency or money exactly. So, okay, this is exactly what I'm talking about with the double spend problem. This is my $1,000 now. Okay, this is my $1,000. You can see that I am using this same $1,000 to buy A here. I'm using this same $1,000 to buy B here. I'm using this same $1,000 to buy C here, and I still have this $1,000, which is wrong because on your normal physical money, if you spend that $1,000, it should leave your hand and you are not able to spend it on another thing again. Okay, so that was the problem facing the digital money that the cryptocurrency solves or solved. So I want us to talk about the issue of the banking system. So the banks are basically you know kind of people that they are robbing us, but we don't really understand that they are robbing us. So without without much of I don't want to read through, so I just want to really explain all this to you. So let us not waste much of the timing. Okay, so the banks. What exactly is the banks and why are they here? So remember when I said the banks were, or there was this people called the warehouse. So this warehouse, they take your gold, your bar of gold, your coin golds, and they keep it and give you a kind of paper bill, which is like a receipt when you when you come when you come to deposit those gold. They give you the receipt so that you can use those paper bill receipts to buy whatever you are buying in your normal life. Okay, it's this type of receipt, that's why I was trying to find it. So they give you this receipt when you bring your gold, they give you this receipt. So this warehouse, they are called warehouse at that time. So this warehouse, uh, the money, the receipt they keep giving you keep changing as time goes on. So in some years, the government issued or the people ruling at that time issued another type of receipt, which is this receipt before this our present receipt was finally formed. So this receipt now was the second type of receipt that was issued to people that dropped their gold, their bar of gold in that warehouse. So that warehouse now they kept your gold and gave you this receipt in exchange so that you can be able to use this receipt to buy and sell. Okay, to buy and sell. So at a point in time, these were warehouse people that keeps your gold and gives you that receipt so that whenever you finish using that receipt, you can bring it back and take back your gold. They brought in uh this this main receipt that we are using today and say they are no longer going to be using to gold for any uh buying and selling of goods anymore. Instead, they are going to be using this paper money uh, as receipt, okay, as money rather, as what a legal tender, which is like now the government ruling at that time. Legal tender is like fiat. It means fiat. They decree that yes, this is what we are going to be using, and because of the people, they are already adapting or they want to be using it already. So the people agreed with the government at that time. It says here that this note is legal tender for all debts, public and private. Okay, so this now the government at that time issued this as something that people will be using to buy and to sell and to make transaction of any kind. That was after they have kept their gold in in those warehouses. So now you could see that people were trusting not on the gold again. Now they are now putting their trust uh, in the government, in these people that issues this legal tender type of money, this fiat currency. So we're talking about the banks, remember? So these banks now, this warehouse now have to evolve also because they are the one keeping the gold. They work with the government, okay, with the people ruling at that time. So something have to evolve at that with them. So before they end the name banks, or they were not called banks initially, they were called warehouse. So time as time goes on, people were needing loans and loans. So there was this thing called the loan bank. So the deposit bank was not created initially, or like it is now that every bank has like a loan side, and they give you where you can deposit money and all that. I think it wasn't like that initially. So these loan banks, they say, okay, now that money has been is a legal tender. Now, if you don't have money now all your gold has been taken away, and even if you have gold, you didn't submit your gold at that time. You cannot basically use it to buy and sell now. Nobody will accept it. Okay, people only accept this fiat currency, this paper money at that time. So now they say to the people, if you have this gold, give to me, then I'll give you this paper bill. But if you don't have the gold to bring, I will give you this paper bill worth of certain amount, let's say $1,000. Then in exchange, after a year or so, then I will give you back. After a year or so, I will you will add 10% or 20% interest when you are paying back to me. So that is how the loan banking started. Okay, So now this loan banking started. The loan banking started with this principle, and they were making it. They were they were really making good. They were trying. They were pushing it hard. They were really making it because after a year, so the person that took back the money will come back and give back the money, the 10%, which is now it took $10,000. I mean $1,000, right? It's going to bring back 10%. 10% now is a $10, right? I mean $100. So now this $100 is now for those loan banks, right? So as that system was growing, the need now to create a deposit banking was needed, and it arrived. Okay, now uh, the deposit banks now uh, works, or go hand to hand with the loan banking. Now this deposit bank is people. Let me start here. People now, since they have been prone to theft and all that, and they have loss of their cash sometimes, because cash is paper, right? Rain can come into their houses, and so there are so many circumstances that they could not longer keep those cash safely by themselves. So they realize that those warehouses that we are keeping our gold, why not give it to them? So the people of that loan banks started this awareness of deposit banking, whereby users or citizens can be able to bring their money to them, okay, to keep for them, and whenever they want to take it back, they can also take it back. Okay, you see where the idea came up. So these people now, uh, they started accepting this paper currency once more, like they did with the gold. Okay, so but there was something that was happening. These people were not actually using those your money to they just keep it and allow it to be there until when you come. No, they are using it now to lend to other people to make profit for themselves. So you can see what is really happening to your money that you put in the bank. Each time you make a deposit in your bank account, in your normal bank account, in currently, but currently I don't really do banking. I do crypto more, and banks or my fiat currencies, my spending money. If I want to spend, I just withdraw from my crypto and just do whatever I want to do, but I don't do fiat. Okay, so each time you make deposit, you put your money in the bank. Your bank essentially borrows that money to someone else. Okay, from your own account, but you don't know. They lend it to this borrower, like we initially said, and that borrower brings in interest to them. So now the thing is, it is your money, but they are making profit from it. But you are not making any profit. You are just there. But instead of you to even make a little money, they are killing you with charges, fees. You have to pay for ATM maintenance fee. If you want to withdraw your money from the ATM, you have to. There are fees you pay. They deduct some fees from you. If you make a transfer, there are fees that is being deducted. If you withdraw, is there any fee for withdrawing? Yes, I think there is fee. Yeah, that's the ATM withdrawal and all that. So lots of fees, the unwarranted type of fees are just or goes and come uh in your banking system of today. So these are just few of the problems that are facing the banking system currently, and it's basically making us to lose interest in the banking system. Or that is one of the reasons why cryptocurrency is here to stay, and has, the money has evolved to the aspect of cryptocurrency in order to take away the fraud like system that the banks are using. Okay, that the banks and the government are using for us today. So I said something here which I think is good. I show you about it. uh here we're talking about and inflation and deflation. But talking about that inflation once more, uh, I wanted you to understand that uh, the the banks or the government helps in that inflation type of thing, but cryptocurrency is here to really help us kill that inflation type of thing, because uh, in this our normal money, this fiat currency we are using, you see, you see, I want to explain something here. Just be very very how do I say it? Be be uh attention, pay attention to what uh I want to say here. You see, first of all, when the government or when the paper currency started or gave in to people for them to basically be able to use it as a form of money, the first thing that came up was corruption. Why? Because now you are handing over your privacy or your whatever, that's money, to an individual or an institution. The government is an institution, the bank is an institution. So when they have control of something that is unique as value, as money, so there is need for corruption, because they want to have everything to themselves. So the second problem that faced this paper money was the issue that it is only one person that 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 knows about it, or how it should be done, or how it should go, who buys and who sell, what money comes in and what money doesn't come in. So the need or there will be like a mismanagement type of system that could come in, which already came in basically. So that in this sense, it brought in some problems. First, it was the issue of loss of money coming into the system. You see, when so much money comes into a country, this paper money is a printed money, it's a paper which they print. So once they are printing all this money because of some certain thing, maybe the government needed more money to do whatever, or they to so when they print more money into circulation, so it brings about prices of goods and services kind of increasing.